It's almost like he's Stefon Diggs 2.0.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean,
wait, where did I hear that? Where did I hear that?
Anyway.
Maybe when I covered the draft in April. I called him Stefon Diggs 2.0. I know what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, all of you YouTube commenters. I understand that you don't want to believe the hype. You know, he wasn't rated by Mel Kiper as the best receiver in the draft. Shut the fuck up. Honestly, I can't stand it. During week 17, Justin Jefferson wore some cleats that had Randy Moss's Vikings rookie records on them. And then on the other cleat, it had his current numbers heading into the week. Since then, Justin Jefferson set the Super Bowl era rookie receiving record for all receivers, not just the Vikings, breaking Anquan Boldin's record with 1,400 yards. 1,400 receiving yards. He had 88 catches and 7 touchdowns. Listen, I don't like to, say that I was right, or, I don't like to gloat when I'm right. Yes, I do. I called that Justin Jefferson was the best receiver in this draft, and there is no doubt in my mind that I was absolutely correct. 2 years in a row now, I've called the best receiver in the draft.
Yeah, I mean, I have to hand it to you. You definitely picked this one, but I also think it's a product of where he is. The Minnesota Vikings, yes, they're a very run-heavy team, but you saw last season with Stefon Diggs, when they pass the ball, Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback. He knows what he's doing. He can hit his targets. And Justin Jefferson is fantastic at getting separation. He can do that. He has extremely sharp cuts. He is one of the best route runners we have in the NFL today.
It's almost like he's Stefon Diggs 2.0.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean,
where did I hear that? Where did I hear that?
Anyway.
Maybe when I covered the draft in April. I called him Stefon Diggs 2.0. I know what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, all of you YouTube commenters. I understand that you don't want to believe the hype. You know, he wasn't rated by Mel Kiper as the best receiver in the draft. Shut the fuck up. Honestly, I can't stand it. Listen, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to football. If you actually want some information, if you want to learn something about football, you come here, you listen to our show, you watch us, and you engage with us in the conversation. Outside of that, if you want to listen to ESPN and all those dumbasses when it comes to the draft, then go ahead, stay ignorant, and we'll catch you next time.
Listen, Justin Jefferson, he had an amazing year. He's in the record books. He's going to continue to be great. And I think that he is the best rookie outside of quarterbacks. I think even if you take into account the defense, Chase Young and Jeremy Chin, I think Justin Jefferson's better than them. I think he had a better season. I think that Justin Jefferson is going to make this team a better. I mean, going into the season, how many people had the Minnesota Vikings winning 7 games? I didn't. I had them winning at most 5. I saw that defense. I saw how deteriorated it was.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't matter because their offense is humming on all cylinders. The running game is solid, and the passing game has not dropped off a bit without Stefon Diggs.
Well, and I think that's the thing that people don't understand is that the passing game is actually secondary in Minnesota. So for him to be able to put up 1,400 yards on 88 catches when Dalvin Cook is the second leading rusher in the NFL to Derrick Henry, stay tuned for that one at least. that proves that he is a workhorse. He's consistently getting open, and Kirk Cousins is trusting him enough to break his cuts and break on his routes when he needs to. He is a security blanket, just like Adam Thielen is. If you need him, he's open, and that's what Minnesota was looking for. I'm very happy that I was right about this because I liked Justin Jefferson coming out of college. I thought he was the best receiver out of LSU. I would have loved to see my Patriots take him, but hey, listen, if Bill Belichick wants to hire me to evaluate wide receivers, I'll do just that. Other than that, I really don't know what else I can do to help out the organization.
Listen, Justin Jefferson, great season. You're gonna have a great career. And hey, for all those Kirk Cousins haters, I mean, look what he's doing. Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson, Stephon Diggs. I mean, he's making these guys look great. Yeah, they look great themselves, but can't be hating on Kirk Cousins anymore.
I mean, Kirk Cousins, again, I say this a lot, but Kirk Cousins is the definition of a system quarterback.
What? I don't agree. I mean, I don't agree. I think he's able to put a show on when he has to. But the game script is run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. And you know, whenever he's given the opportunity, he tends the ball out. Yeah, sometimes he has off games, but for the most part, he's on.
Maybe system quarterback wasn't exactly what I was going for. Game manager is probably the best name for him. And I don't think of game manager as a term that is a negative at all. And I've gone through that before. Listen, he threw for about 4,000 yards. I don't know exactly what he ended with, but he ended with 35 touchdowns. Listen, he's not going to be the guy that's breaking records, but he's going to get the job done. He's not going to turn the ball over an insane amount of times. He is there to rely on his top weapons. He is there to rely on the run game. And once Minnesota utilizes their entire draft to build up that defense again, the Minnesota Vikings will be back in a year or two, and then we will actually see what this team can get done.